This is the Illustrations. I read from the Institute for Scriptural Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only, and he's an extremely jealous El. He's so jealous that he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. Yah is short for YahWeh, YahVeh, Yod-He, Vav-He. It's like saying Dan, Daniel, Daniel with an E. What is a difference and does matters when people say that Phil, Bob, Sam, and Aaron are the same name when no, they're not. And no one in their right mind would ever believe that, and only a fool would believe that a hammer could force its creator to do anything, and there was no letter J in the Hebrew, Greek, or Aramaic text because the letter J is about 600 years old. While the son of Elohim, Yahoshua, died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity over 2,000 years ago, and a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Yahoshua is Joshua, and I strongly believe that the son of Elohim's name, Yahoshua, means YahWeh is salvation. So I've been thinking how I'm going to show this to you guys, and I figured I was just going to read it, and then read all of the in-betweeners, and then show you it all at once. The illustrations are mere artistic images to assist the reader in visualizing the intended image and are not drawn to scale or intended to be an accurate graphic representation of Scripture. I am not sure why they even have to mention that it's not drawn to scale. Like, it's the dwelling place. Do you really think someone could be even to draw? You wouldn't even be able to draw any of this in real time. Maybe the menorah. You might be able to draw the menorah in real size. Maybe, I don't know, on one page. But I understand. Some people have to put that in there because some people are literally stupid, which means they have a brain and not use it. So don't be offended if you are one of them. In fact, I'm stupid sometimes. So the dwelling place, Shemeroth 26 and 36. Also see Camp of Yisrael illustration. YIS apostrophe RAE with a half a check mark L. YIS. That's interesting. Tent covered with leather skins, set apart and most set apart place with acacia wood, boards and columns overlaid with gold, woven white linen curtains around the courtyard, bronze basin of washing, slaughter place of ascending offering, woven white linen curtains around the courtyard, blue, purple, and scarlet linen courts to entrance, or curtains to entrance, cords and pegs. Now I'll just show it to you guys all at once. Or not all at once, but so this, you understand? Put you back down. Sorry about the sound. The next one is the next two. I'll just do four because they're basically on the same page. The menorah, lampstand of gold is another name for that. Menorah. Excuse me. Shemoth 25, 31 to 37, and 37, 17 to 24. Lamp, almond flower, branch, cup, shaft, base, and then the table of showbread, Shomeroth 25, 23 to 30, and 37, 10 to 16. Pails of acacia, wood overlaid with gold. Rings of gold, not shown utensils, dishes, ladles, cups, bowls, and jars of gold. Those aren't shown. Table of acacia wood overlaid with gold, molding of gold. Slaughter place of incense, Shomeroth 30, 1 to 5, and 37, 25 to 28. Horns of acacia wood overlaid with gold, molding of gold. Pieces of acacia wood overlaid with gold, rings of gold, acacia wood, slaughter place overlaid with gold. Seems like the whole thing, pretty much everything is overlaid with gold. Slaughter place of ascending offering, Shemeroth 27, 1 to 8, and 38, 1 to 8. Bronze grating, for the stuff to go on. Horns of acacia wood overlaid with bronze. Slaughter place with acacia wood overlaid with bronze. Rings of bronze. Poles of acacia wood overlaid with bronze. Never mind, there's a lot of things that are also overlaid with bronze. Not shown in the slaughter place of ascending offerings. Pots, shovels, basins, forks, and fire holders of bronze. I'm just going to show you this. The menorah. And you can see all the things there and then where they lead to. And then this. The table of showbread. Trying to make sure it stays clear as possible. And then the ascending, or the slaughter place of incense. I almost turned the light off because it's really sensitive. Institute for Scriptural Research. Yes, that is who I get my book from. They have a Canadian company here. Well, not a Canadian company. They have a Canadian, someone in Canada who also sells it for the people in South Africa. The Bronze Basin, Shemeroth, 3018 and 4030. Water of Basin, Bronze Stand, Moshe, Mosheh, Aaron, Aharon, and his sons wash their hands and feet in the basin. Ark of the Witness. Interesting. Shomroth 25, 10 to 22, and 37, 1 to 15. Ibrim, IB with a line underneath of it, apostrophe RIM, which I believe is Hebrews 9:4. Molding of gold, Cherubim, KERUB with a line underneath of it, IM of beaten gold. Lid of atonement of gold, ark of acacia wood overlaid with gold. Rings of gold in the ark, 2 stone tablets of the covenant, budding rod of Aaron, and golden pot of manna, MANNA. Garments of the high priest, Shomeroth 28 and 39, 1 to 31. Plate of gold engraved, set apart to YahWeh. That's what it says on top. Set apart to YahWeh. Shoham, SHOHAM stone with 6 names set in gold. It looks like it's on his shoulders. Linen long shirt. Linen trousers not shown. I mean, that would make so much sense. You're wearing other things on top of them. Linen turban and ornaments. Shoham stone with 6 names set in gold on the other side. Braided chains of gold. So 6 names on the left side, 6 names on the right. So the 12 tribes of Israel. Braided chains of gold that holds it together. Shoulder garment of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet with 12 stones in gold setting. 12 stones representing the 12 tribes of Israel. Breastplate of gold. Breastplate of gold, blue, purple, and scarlet with 12 stones in gold settings. Woven linen girdle, woven robe, pomegranates of blue, purple, and scarlet with bells of gold in between. Linen long shirt. Long shirt. Oh, I could see what that is, I guess. Okay, so the bronze basin. And then the next one, the garments of the high priest. Because they're not shown because they're underneath of all that, because that's how you properly dress yourself. Sorry about that rumbling around there. Alright, the camp of Yisrael. I'll just show it to you. Try not to... Okay, so So there's this side. I'll show this side first, I guess. So you got, right? And then it goes over like this. Goes down to Dan. And then you got this side, which goes there. And then this is really cool too. This is although all possible cares have been taken to ensure a precise representation of the timelines, we cannot guarantee that all are accurate as interpretation of events vary. But you can see rain 40 days and 40 nights when it happened. And then waters on the face of the earth when it happened, and then ark rests on top of Arat. Top of mountains visible. And then after 40 days, raven and dove sent out. Dove sent second time. Dove sent third time. Water's drying up. Water's dry, cover removed. And leave ark, and then the days leading up to it. So there's your flood timeline. It's really cool. And then here is a time Adam to Jacob timeline. So you can see that birth of first son, from first son to death. And it goes through Adam. You can see right there where they go down. And it kind of gives you a genealogy all the way up to a certain timeline. These are years. Timeline to Jacob is what that says. It's Abraham's journey from Ur to Canaan, Kena''A''An. Bereshith 11 to 12. And you can see this right here. And then this Red Sea crossing. This is where these are their potentials for where they believe that the crossing happened. And here's some stuff to read. Unknown disputed locations, possible locations marked with a question mark: Succoth, Etham, Mara, Migdal, Baal, Saphon, Elim, and Pi Haberoth. Again, forgive the brutal pronunciation. This is Mount Sinai, Jabal al-Muzar, Musa, Jabal, and then Al capital Musa. Mount Sinai, Jabal al-Laz, Jabal, and then El capital Lawz. But yeah, this is just specifically talking about the Red Sea crossing here, where it potentially would have taken place in between wise. And then captivities of Israel and Yehuda. And this is 7 assemblies. Here's your 7 assemblies. And this is Reeds, Mitzrim. And this is the events in the Tanakh, roughly. There's just certain details here and there, and kind of like where they happened, so it gives you a better picture of it all. Sorry for the shakiness. My hands aren't naturally steady. Also trying to avoid that light there too. It'll be in the light for things outside that. Yeah, that's the events of the Tanakh. Some cool details, not all of them obviously. And this is tribal allotments. So basically where all the tribes hung out in the end, kind of a thing. Like, this is where they belong, nowhere else. Also, it's the end. Before they became the 12 tribes as well, they were in... they were being treated very poorly, like the poorly taken care of slaves. And they were really heavy on the idols up there. And one of their idols was the pagan idol god, G-A-D. And another way you can spell G-A-D is G-O-D. Just keep that in mind. Trying to get close enough just so if I can read it, then I know anyone else can read it because I'm blind. But yeah, this is where all the 12 tribes hung out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 13. Shimon, Yehuda, 1, 2, Benjamin, 3, Dan, 4, Ephraim, 5. Oh, West and East Manasseh, that's why. They're one tribe, but yeah, so there's 12 tribes here. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. May YahWeh bless your night.